Hello my Owlets, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to April 1st. I can't believe it's already here, but here we are. So I want to jump in really quickly and get my journal moving into the month. So I haven't created my own BBG girls. I've just got everybody's sticker clubs out. Yeah, it's just been, I'm waiting for myself to actually get like caught up on life. I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm living in La La Land, which I'm okay with that too. But, so I want to just go ahead and start my month out. I have some goals that I want to do, and I've printed these off Pinterest, for my, patio and I'm going to be doing a fairy garden, you guys. I have wanted to do a fairy garden for years. I had one at my old house, kind of, sort of, but this one, I have a different idea in mind, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. So, so definitely we'll be doing that, and then I want to put in my April calendar, and then I'll do another video where I kind of set up the month. So I wanted to show y'all really quickly. I know I have this handful of printables in my hand that I want to possibly use, but I think I showed you in my last video the calendar that I did. So I'm loving this, and I want to continue doing this for April as well. So let's get started. So when I went in and started looking at, okay, so this is the end of March, and then I move into April. I have my dreamer page, which I'm going to add my little photos on as inspiration. And then I typically would do my introduction page, you know, like April girl, April BBG girl, and then I would move into a calendar. So with this being said, I had been playing around in this one, so I already created this kind of page in there. So that doesn't leave a 2-page for my calendar. It just leaves this little insert that I had put in to make it kind of a junk journal. This was back in the bunny little, what book that I had Peter Rabbit. So this is my bunny insert. If you're new here, welcome. I'll explain the bunny. So basically the kit, if you guys remember, was back in February because it was for Easter, because Easter was in March. It seems like we just have bam bam bam. That's why I'm like, okay, things are going to start slowing down. It's April. We're kind of in a, you know, in a, believe me, it's not really slowing down, but you know what I mean, like as far as holidays and stuff is concerned. So anyway, we're going to, I had the bunny was the February kit, and I had a rabbit bunny themed little golden book in each of the kits. And so this, I created mine, I put mine into like a junk journal where I just inserted the book pages within this journal. So that is where this page comes from. It's actually sewn in, and then I just put the washi on there. So with that being said, I feel like I'm in a situation where I need to figure out how I'm going to include this calendar when I don't have a 2-page spread, because I definitely like the look of this. So I printed it out at 80%. I think this is an 80% calendar, and I'm just going to click it in here like that and decorate over here. So not to worry, we have it, we are set. On that note, I'm part of Courtney Diaz's Patreon, and she has come out with her, she, on the first of every month, she does her calendar, and she does a collage, and every year it's different. So I think this is my 3rd year to be part of hers. I've been a Patreon for a while. So on this page, I think I'm just going to kind of do a collage of sorts. And this is just some of the printables. I love doing printables on sticker paper because it makes it so much easier to attach them to my pages. So, and this is another Courtney Diaz. I don't know if it was from this month or last, oh, February, I think. And I just love that. I just love that. Just simple, basic watercolor testing pages, it looks like, but I love it. And so I love using them in for my own collages. So let's go ahead and play. So what I'm going to do first is move all this stuff, because I will be adding that. But I want to kind of create a page that has a background. And so I wanted to use, this is from Amityville Bloom, I think. Amity Bloom. Yeah. And she can be found on Etsy. I will link her down below. I will also link Courtney's information as well. So I'm just, and basically I'm going to be layering this. So it's anything goes, you know, I just want to cover that background, that white notebook paper background, because I don't want it there. I want to have some color. I want to have some images. See, I'm just really loosely cutting these. No, I mean, somewhat fussy cutting, but not really. I don't consider what I do fussy cutting because there's a lot of white edges. But again, I'm just kind of adding this to the background just so I don't have, you know, I can cover up that notebook paper. I think I'm just going to do a big flower. This is also from Amityville Bloom. It's called Pressed Flowers, and again, I'll leave her link to her Etsy shop down below. I found her on Instagram. Someone tagged her in something, I think. So of course, I love that. I don't realize, you know, I always wonder like about how people find you, you know, without doing the hashtags and all that. And so I was like, oh, well, this person mentioned her in a, either mentioned her in a YouTube video or on Instagram. That's typically how I find individuals. I'm just doing a little bit more cutting around the edges because I do want this flower to kind of be more than the white edges around the petals. But again, I'm not doing to the T. I can't. That takes way too long for me. I like the look of it, but I just don't have that in me. So I like to kind of have a theme for myself every month, because a lot of it's based on my kits too. It's just something that I've gotten to where I do, but it also depends on the month and the holiday. And like I said, we're kind of like we're in the springtime, pre-summer, April. What do you call it? Easter's over, so we're kind of in a no holiday stance, right? Okay, so I'm gonna, again, I printed this out on sticker paper to make it very easy for me to peel and stick. And I want to kind of do it down the center. it. Oh, bummer. I didn't want that quote to be covered up. What I could do is either, let's see if I can cut this out. Without making too big of a mess. Should have kind of timed that, but that's okay. That's part of journaling. And I'm just going to tear it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. There. We can add another little flower or a sticker on there, which is probably what I'll end up doing because we're going to be filling this whole area with stickers. But I could come in here and do like half a flower if I wanted to. Just if, you know, if I can't take seeing that little scratch, that little torn there, it's just going to drive me crazy. But I'm going to just come in here and kind of do a loose cut. And what's nice about this white flower is just thinking, not that I really didn't plan it, but I was just thinking right now, is for my sticker, even though it covers up this whole month, like, so if I want it, whatever I do on the 27th, I'm trying to think what I have, then I can just, I can just put it right on that white flower and it won't clash as much, you know, so yeah, so that works out perfectly. And then for Courtney's calendar, I'm probably going to put it on this. I just love her style. And I know it's like double calendar and you're probably going, do you need 2 calendars? But I like to just add her pages in here, her artwork. And it does kind of do the introduction of the month as well. But she usually on her collage pages, she'll make them a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, and that's typically what I use. But I just love her. And I love her, she kind of does a little writing, and it just talks about, like at the beginning of the month, and it just talks about time is precious, and it really is. And I love how she wrote that in there. So I'm just going to put that in there. It just kind of adds a little something to the page. And I really am wanting to use this journal up to complete the month of March and April. And I counted last night, and I'm going to have more pages. So I'm going to be doing some decorative pages in here. You know, maybe once I get my fairy garden done, I can put like different pictures from the fairy garden in there or something. You know, that's my goal. Is I'll be kind of intermingling different pages in here as well. So with these, I'm going to put, this is my dream. I've had this picture, you guys, on my Pinterest forever. So let me show it to you a little bit more. It looks like, actually, it's a patio, and it has just like all this geranium, which I love geraniums because they last. And with us, I mean, we've had a lovely spring, you guys. I mean, here in Texas, it actually has felt like spring. And the cooler mornings, we've had cooler days. We did have a very hot day in the middle of the early last month, and I was cringing because I am not a hot girl person at all. And so it's been really, really nice, but I know that the heat is coming, and so geraniums really have, if you keep them watered and you keep them out of the direct sun, they'll last through a lot of this Texas heat. They're very hardy. And so I really want to focus on getting a lot of geraniums. This is a bedroom that I just thought was so pretty. I don't know if it'll make it onto my page here, but it might. And these are all pictures on my Pinterest board because it is where I find a lot of my inspiration, that and Instagram. So I'm going to cut all these out. I won't have you guys sit through that process. So I'm going to cut all these out and get them ready to make a collage. Alright, so I've got all these kind of done in a collage form onto my goals for this, for my fairy garden, like that. And then I wanted to add a couple stickers. I'm going to use a little darker marker here. Okay. And then I'm going to add some of these stickers. They were in a fairy tale. Oh, I could add one of these. Oh, you know what? I think I only have this big sticker, but let's see what we got. Let me definitely add her. Right there. Oh, perfect. And I don't want to ever waste the titles to the sticker pages. These are one of, I believe she is available in the shop. If not, I will try to make her available. This sticker. It's one of my favorites. I think it was, it might have either been a club or a kit. I can't remember. Okay, and then let's add a couple more little stickers here and there to bring it all together. Little bees. And butterflies. Little cups of coffee or tea to bring it all together. And these were actually stickers that were in last month's CWR kit, sticker club kit. Alright, so yeah, I love it, and it's a collage page of dreams for this next month. So, yay, I'm excited. Alright, you guys, well, thank you for watching, and oh, you know what, I did want to do one more thing. I wanted to go ahead and add, since this is an introduction of the next month, I'm going to turn this upside down for just a minute. My glue. Since this is starting a new month, right, I did want to put some trim, some pink trim on the edge here. I might start it where I can put it on this page here. Turn my glue upside down. Ooh. And this will take a little bit of time to dry. Not a whole lot, but a little bit of time. This is fabric tack. lid back on because it does dry and get sticky. Okay, and then going to add the little loopy loops of this ribbon, of this yarn, are going to be on the outside. So I just want to make sure that when I adhere it to the glue, they're all on that side of the yarn. There we go. Squish it down. And this stuff will really stick. And trim off, save it all that you can, because you never know where you can use it again. And there we have it. So cute. Oops. So cute, you guys. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.